my YouTube friends. Get you all situated here. Hi, it's Birdie here, the recycled hippie chick. I was sitting in my art room this morning with my granddaughter Paisley. Say hi, Peanut.
Hi.
And we are arting, and I started trying to come up with a cover to do on this art journal, and I got some stuff. I've never done this before, but I thought, what the heck, I might as well turn a video on and let everybody watch me either fail or succeed. So what I'm doing is I'm putting together, I've got 5 art journals started that I would like to put in my Etsy store or eBay or wherever is selling the best. And I just decided I needed to do a cover today. I don't even have it done. This is not an easy thing for me to do, an art journal with spaces to write, because I don't write in my art journals. So for me to make one for somebody to write on is very hard for me. So I put a little cupcake liner over here, put some glitter on it, all that good hoopla. Thought somebody could write on that. And I'll probably put a piece of tea-dyed paper over here. I made some spaces for somebody to write here and here. Not all these are done, so don't judge me. I made a space here to write. Don't have a space here yet. I'll probably put a piece of paper over here. I'll probably put a piece of paper here. I made a little tag that you can write on the back of the tag. Space to write here. All those Sister on the Fly girls, looky there, fishing lures. I thought you could write in each little bubble. Piece of paper to write on. This one here has a little flip up that you can write in. This one is not done yet. It's just a cluster muck. Another cluster muck waiting to be finished. Sometimes I get inspired and just put some marks down. I just don't get it finished. So this one's not finished either. Piece of paper to write on. A little space here to write on. I haven't put anything on this one yet to write on. See, I've got several that I need to figure out different ways to put things on them to write. Here is one. You can write on these blank spaces. Not finished. Not sure how I'm going to do this because this is texture paste. So, not sure. Maybe we'll just leave that one. Haven't finished. Haven't finished. Looky there. Haven't finished. So, I have a lot to do in them. Didn't realize how much labor there is to put into one of these for 15 or 20 bucks. Probably just leave these as pictures. I still need to Stabilo this one because, you know, a picture's not done unless I have Stabilo on it. So, I'm going to take that out. It gives me a flatter surface. So today what I'm going to do is, I was inspired by Lori Marie Jenkins. She uses this foil duct tape that the guys use to put around your air conditioner vents and stuff. It's really fine metal with a sticky back. And I'm just going to take some bits and pieces and put on this book, glue them down, and we will put this foil tape over them and see how that turns out. What do you think about that? What do you think about that, Peanut?
What?
Is that a great idea?
Yes.
She is in her own little world over there. She's making bracelets for friends. She's doing her thing, and I'm doing my thing. That's the way we like it, isn't it, Peanut? Okay, now I got to find some glue. Can you hand me the tacky glue?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. I'm just going to use tacky glue. I don't know what the proper adhesive would be, but we're going to use tacky glue. And it doesn't matter how pretty it is because it's going to get covered with the tape. What we do is we lay the tape over it, and then we take they take a bone folder. Lori Marie does. I don't own a bone folder, so I have a wooden butter knife I'm going to use. And you rub over the top of you put the paper on, and then I'm going to use my butter knife and rub over the top of it to expose all the indentions, and it makes a cool, you know, I don't know what you call it, texture. We're going to call it texture today. So, it's Sunday. We were supposed to be going to the lake, but Peanut's mommy said she'd rather go tomorrow instead, so we're just hanging out in the art room, pretending like we're at the lake, aren't we, Peanut?
Yeah.
She must be a little camera shy. You know she's not, because she done the very first video ever on my channel. Actually, she's the one that gave me the idea on how to do a video, because she jumped on here and did her own video like a pro. So I can't say she's camera shy, because the girlfriend would have been going, like, share, subscribe, and all that by now, if it was her on here, wouldn't you, Peanut? Okay, guys. Okay, guys, this is what we're going to do, guys. Okay, here we go, guys.
I'm gonna make it into A because I can't find an A.
Okay, so we're going to pause here for a minute because Peanut needs an A bead, and all we have is a V, so we are going to turn a V into an A. That's how we roll around here, so she can use that bead. Meanwhile, I'm going to let this dry, and we'll come back after it's dry and finish up, okay? And this is Birdie, Recycled Hippie Chick, back with part 2 of my experiment. On the last video, I glued all this stuff on this book, and I told you that Lori Marie Jenkins showed me that you can take this tape, it's metal duct tape, and you put it over your objects on the cover of your art journal and burnish it down, and it makes it look really cool. So here goes nothing, right? We'll see how it works. I'm going to make it so that they fold over. How am I going to do that? I don't know. I want them to fold over. So we're just going to go for it, see what happens here. I have no clue as to what I'm doing. I probably have to glue that, but anyway, I just want it to be finished on the edge. I don't have a bone folder, so I'm taking my wooden butter knife and using it as a burnishing tool. By George, I think it's going to work. I hope you guys can see this. And Paisley just got done doing her video on her steampunk junk art. Trash to Treasure, I think we called it. And so she's got paint left over on her palette. So I thought, if I hurry up and do this video, then I could use her. See, I pushed it too hard and my metal tape broke. So I'll just glob that with paint, and we'll see if maybe that'll still look okay. So obviously you can't push down too hard on the edges.
That one.
Nope. Here we go. I don't know if you guys can see how that's going to Just lay around those shapes. How cool is that? Coolamundo. Paisley's already on her next project. She's making another art project for her teacher. Oh, this is going to be trying my patience. Here we go.
Do you know what
She's
a
doing
towel is? So I can...
Splatter project. Do you need a baby wipe them or a towel?
Towel. Thank you. I need to sand this. Can I sand this?
It won't sand unless it's dry.
It is dry.
It is?
I just want to get all the little things off of it.
Okay. Anyway, we're doing a tag team here, so you'll hear me talk to Paisley.
You can edit it.
No, I can't edit. Isn't that funny, people? Paisley thinks I can edit. Maybe Paisley can show me how to edit. Gigi's just now figured out just how to put them on. She doesn't know how to edit. How we do them is how you see them.
Okay.
I might just take the end of my brush. That might help a little bit. Some of these little bitty areas. Okay, if I knew how to fast forward this, people, I would go ahead and do this. You know what?
Pause it.
I'll just, right. See, listen, my little 7-year-old granddaughter's telling me how I can do this. I can pause it, finish this, and then come back and show you the final thing. I'm going to do one more with y'all, and then I'll push pause, okay?
I'm going to mix these together to make purple.
Perfect. Do whatever you want.
Oh, it's making purple. You know what I'm doing? I want to make this drippy and look, make it like little drips.
It's a great idea, Paisley. Great idea.
Too much weight.
I love drippage. Drippage is cool. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop, do this, and then I'll come back and get you. Here we are back. Yes, this was quite an experiment. Because I will tell you, there's places where I poked through. There's places where I didn't have enough for a full strip. So I figure I'm going to paint over it anyway. So we'll see how these little catastrophes work out. Okay? You know, everything's perfect when Lori Marie does it. And when I try it, it does not turn out as perfect. So, here we go. First layer, black. So I'm just going to glop it on. Hope it fills in those little places where I poked through or where, you know, the tape doesn't quite match up. And I was worried about the edges of these tapes coming up. But I think maybe this paint will just seal it. Got to get it all around the little nooks and crannies of your whatever you put on there. I'm going to try to smear it all around first because I would love to not have to use any more paint. I would love to just use up Paisley's and be done. So we'll see. The cat's asleep, so we don't want to wake him up or he'll be all in our business. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to blow this dry. Can I have the blow dryer, babe? Beautimus. Here, can I show that to our people?
Uh-huh.
Your finished project real quick. Paisley just did a picture for her teacher. She's off having a baby, and while I'm doing this, and look at it. It says Mrs. Powers, and she did a doily, a paper doily, Mod Podged it, splattered some gold and some ink. My little artist girl. There we go. Now we just gotta let it dry. Okay, I'm going to dry. Okay, maybe not completely dry, but dry enough in my world. So now,
Trash.
it's over here. It's right there, babe, in that, where that orange bag is, in that big white trash can. Back up to your right. Bingo. Okay, man, it's really not. You dry it with the blow dryer and it looks like it dries up and then it wettens up again. No, I'm just gonna do that real quick. Okay, now we're gonna do this dark Everything's better with cat hair in it, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Ooh, I like this.
Look at that.
This is cool how you got that.
This, my friend, is the dry brush technique. I learned it from my 8-year-old granddaughter.
7.
She should be 8. She's the artist of an 8-year-old. Isn't that awesome?
Look, it slides off and it has like a little necklace. Oh, can I borrow one of those chains so I can put it on my necklace when I get
Yes, go over there and see if you can find one.
Okay.
Okay, now. All right, now I'm going to do the light gold. I'm going to dry brush it over the top. Oh, geez, I'm nervous. I'm nervous, baby.
Can you pause that real quick and come help me?
No, because I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Because I can't stand up and get over the top of this. I have no idea what it looks like. So there we go, you guys. I just did the cover of my art journal, Steampunk. Hey, like it? I like it. So there you go, folks. Thanks for joining me. This is Birdie signing out. Bye-bye.